Welcome to my Garage Talk series. This is where we're going to be working on projects. We're going to have guests here. Who knows what's going to be rolling in here, but stay tuned. This is where it's all going to happen.
Hey everybody, today we're changing the oil on BrewDub today. I went ahead and warmed it up a little bit just to get the oil viscosity to thin up a little bit and drain, although with all the fuel in the oil it's probably pretty thin as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and drain that and then kind of go from there. So I'm not adjusting valves today. I did that about 1,000, 2,000 miles ago, so I think we're good. There's one. I'm gonna have to jack the car up a little bit. It's only one outer spline lower than the rear, but still I can't fit that bucket in here really. So this is enough to. There we go. So I got the cork seals in here, but some people go ahead and use like RTV silicone on them. Other people hate that, but some people just say only use grease. Now I've never used grease before. I've only used RTV silicone, and that's always worked. But I'm gonna go with this grease trick. I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully this will help, because I don't want to have any, just in case it leaks. Now it's leaking on the driver's side, which it never did before until this fuel, or to the fuel and the oil issue. So we'll see if maybe just because it was thinning out so much, maybe that might be the issue. I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know how much oil, how much grease to put on here, so this is kind of a trial and error type effect. So let's see what's going on. Keep throwing some of this on here. I guess the bottom is going to be our, there we go. All right, let's try that. I get a little ultra gasket maker on here. Just we're in. I'm gonna try two different things. Grease on that side, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this gasket maker on this side. We'll see how it works. I'll tell you what. You know what? I'll do grease on top. Let's do that. So you got gasket maker on the valve cover side, and I'm going to go ahead and use a little grease on this side. Let's see. Maybe that's a concoction. I don't know. Everyone seems to have their own preference on this. I mean, I've always used I've always used a type of like RTV, and I've always had good luck with it. It's easy, comes off easy, so it's not too bad. You know, it's flexible, so high heat. So all right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, I think we put a little bit extra on the bottom here, just in case. Okay, let's try that. What we'll do, let me wipe the bottom here. We can. So I like to use the Castrol GTX Classic 2050. It's got high zinc in it, which these motors like. So I just started using this recently. I haven't had any issues with it, although I never really have any issues with the car. So just a little bit in there. Yeah, this stuff I want to pick it up on Amazon. I do wish it was in the old single quart jugs, make it easier to fill this thing up, but can't seem to find that anymore. That should be good. Looks like we're right on the money. Whoops. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on the oil situation here. And hopefully we're not getting much more fuel in there. So as you remember, we had an issue with the fuel pump. The little spacer here wound up cracking when I was putting it on, when I was tightening the pump back on. But I want to put in little spacers in here, more gaskets in here. I didn't have any gaskets in here on the old one, so I want to put in the gaskets in there. Hopefully that'll raise it just enough. Maybe that might decrease the pressure a little bit, and that's kind of like what I'm thinking is going on. But we'll see. So we're gonna run it for a little bit, and we'll kind of go from there. The car was idling high, so I wound up dropping the making the adjustment on the lever here, but I think I may have dropped it too much. As you can tell, when I had it running, wasn't running too well. So keep an eye on that, make adjustment, and we'll go from there. All right, checking another one off here. Reseal the valve covers. We didn't adjust the valves. We didn't really need to. I threw it on here, but next time. Yeah, so that's where we're at now. I'm going to check the fuel pump again after these little shims I put in, and we'll kind of see if it's still pushing out too much fuel, see how it's running. Next would be the check transmission fluid and the front and rear shoes with drums and everything like that too, but we're going to save that for another day.
Here we have Alfonso. We've neglected him for a little while. And so what we're gonna do now is add a little bit of fuel to it. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop some of the oil in here and put a little Lucas stabilizer in here. So do that, and then we're gonna put it in the garage. We're gonna take a couple photos because we're gonna go ahead and insure them. So putting them on the roads. Still got more. Still got more to go.
All right, everybody, that sums it up for the oil change. Not oil change, but I added the oil stabilizer to it. So if you're new to the channel, we have a playlist of some of the stuff on Alfonso that we've done in the past. Go back and look at some of that. We're going to be doing the interior here soon. I got more window seals and everything like that to do as well. So please subscribe and follow up, and you'll see Alfonso on the road here soon. Thanks for watching.